All right, Sandy Denny. Hi, I'm Dave. Forgive the casual attire. I'm actually working from home today, so I drove up here to do this video for you, among other things as well. But I wanted you to see who you're dealing with personally so that you have a better indication of who you're dealing with. I always like that myself. So anyway, let's get started. Here's the Chevy. I wanted to start inside. We're right next to the I-75, so it does get kind of loud when I get outside the van, so I wanted to make sure and point out some details while I'm in here where you can hear me on this. 51,672 as the current clock shows you. It's been driven just a bit since we've had it. Everything else is fine, no warning lights, nothing like that. It's been through service, everything has a green light. I'm going to show you the overall condition and wear. So far, I wanted to mention that it doesn't smell like this van has ever been smoked in. I don't smell anything funky. I smell leather and I smell clean, which is the way I like them. So nothing out of the ordinary. I don't see any damage on the inside whatsoever. I will get up closer as I go through this and nitpick it apart for you. The cooler looks good. Even the cup holders, which usually have all kinds of goo in the bottom of them. Even our detail department doesn't get these guys clean usually. And you can see it's not been abused. This van has been taken care of. I mean, you don't even see the dust that you see on the camera in person. It's there. So here's your cooler and your cup holder, the little knob that comes out, and it's not sticky either. Like a lot of times if you got a bunch of crap that nobody's cleaned up, it'll get sticky in there, and you'll know how it's been taken care of. And the bottom of the cooler is actually clean. And they don't clean that either. So not that I should advertise that, but they don't. Got storage on every side of the center console. Got a latch here and there, plus a quick disconnect on the bottom, so it will come out if you need it to. Got your 110 volt for game console if you guys are going to be gaming on your way, traveling around the country. 12 volt power. There's your AV input for anything different, and your TV speakers can turn them on or off. And there's your rear heat and AC controls. Your DVD player is down below. Can't see it right now, but it's there. There's a glove box and cup holders. It's got the standard radio in it. Does not touch screen or navigation. However, it does have Bluetooth and XM. There's 12 volt power here, your traction control, OnStar, a Bluetooth sync, as well as another 12 volt power outlet. The Burlwood, the deep Burlwood, looks really good shape. I like the dark better than the light. It does have your trailer tow haul mode switch. Basically all that does is change your shift points to bring the RPM up to not lug the engine down as you're pulling a load. 9,300 pound tow, oh I'm sorry, this is a half ton. About a 7,000 pound towing capacity on this guy. Due to the conversion dropping it from the cargo van. You do have your hands free for your telephone and Bluetooth, cruise control, auto headlights, domes, your computer trip indication, normal stuff, power windows, door locks, power mirrors, but everything looks damage free, and I don't really even see any wear. I see a little bit of scuffing from pulling the door shut for 54,000 miles, but honestly this thing is clean. Let's get busy on it. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Those seats just have the creasing. No rips, tears, punctures. There's your control. There's your incline and so forth. It's not power. It's manual, if that matters. These are two-tone. I don't know if you can see it on the camera or not. It's a little bit darker, a little bit grayer than the side. Hard to see on the camera, I'm sure, but in person you can tell, and it does look a little bit richer that way, if you ask me. It does come with complete floor mats. The carpets are in really good shape. I don't even see any wear. Another thing is you can kind of tell on how a car's been driven if you look at the wear marks here and there. This one doesn't appear to have much sitting driving, and when I say that is because also the pedal rubber has been flipped off this side, which means the foot usually is farther up here when they bring it out, which means they're relaxing when they drive. The center floor mat here, I think it's really cool. I've not seen that on any other van actually. I don't know that it would do much, but it's just cool they would take the time to get it done. So, speaker grill is dented for being mopped with your foot when you get out. You would probably do the same thing to it, so bear that in mind. We'll go through on the outside here first. I don't see much damage on this van. I'm just going to say that right up front. Usually the running boards have been clipped by something. I don't see anything. You usually get a break right in here. It looks like it's got a stress. Well, it's just how it's molded. I don't see anything so far. Oh, here we go. I got a problem. Little trim came loose. It looks like somebody siliconed it at some point. That's the trim, the rubber that goes all the way around the wheel lips and all that. I don't know if that's factory. I don't think it is. But anyway, the running boards on this side are in great shape. All the way back. Wheels not been curbed. Look how, and if your husband, if Denny's an old school racer, this 5-spoke design is timeless, and I love it. And I love the fact that it's got real tires on it. I mean, real sidewalls. You can bounce these things off a curb and not kill the wheel. Plus, they ride that much better. The brakes are good. They've been done. They have been sitting a while, so you do have some surface rust on the rotors, which should knock off on a 10-minute trip down the interstate. Yeah, the door edge molding's been put on here, too. That wasn't factory, but it gives you some idea of what they cared about this thing. Okay, dings, dents. I'm having a hard time finding any. It's like they took care of it like I take care of vehicles, which I love. I'm a painter. I painted, and that bothers me. Tires are new. They're not new. Newer. I'm sorry, I had to swallow. But you can see they got plenty of depth left to them. Real well, all the housing looking good. Doesn't look like this thing was crunched. Usually this pinch wheel, if I can get up in there, if they've been smacked up in the side, you'll see where they straightened it and replaced this or the fender. But nothing else has been touched in here. So, all right, on the front, I don't see any road rash. I mean, I might have got to get closer. There's got to be something here. A little bit there. Nope, that's dirt. Even under here, man, I'm just not seeing any kind of problems. There's your step plate. They took the time to put a frame mark around it. Somebody cared about this van. The headlights are not all cataract over, bug guard, so the hood's not all stoned up. Now the hood does have some road rash, okay? So the miles look like they probably were interstate. So I've got here, just some and now mind you, I'm real up close. You can see by my finger now how big these things are. But I told you, you're gonna know about it. Windshield looks good. I don't see any chip marks. We would have replaced that anyway. Oh my God, I got some scratches. I know, I'm making light of it, but this thing is clean. Wheels nice, tires nice. I love the lipstick red with just a fine amount of metallic. Dings, I don't see any, guys. Running board on this side. Scuff. Glass looks good. Another wheel, another nice wheel. Little separation here. Again, that molding was added. It's not factory. Man, hitch with the cover and the wiring, and I love the chrome bumpers. Okay, we got a smear here, scuff there. Something looks like dirt. Where we wiped it down to stick on another badge. Like it needed another one. Anyway, all right. Clean taillights, pinstriping's nice. This thing was parked inside. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, these things are a pain. They do straighten out. I'm not going to go to the effort right now. Sorry. Not much of a... I don't do windows. Anyway. There's your rear air. There's your jack storage. 12-volt power. That's not factory either. I left that. Floor mats again. Nice, high-quality factory. They are factory floor mats. There's a wiring for a subwoofer. The subwoofer's not there. If you wanted to add some boom and junk in the trunk. And they left this in there. I can take that down for you if you want. It looks kind of tacky. I'm sure it's, oh God, it's on there. How much weight did he have a whole in from that thing? Anyway, if I can see any downside to that, it's that these have worn.